Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have got for you a hot mid-year real estate market update that's going to blow your mind. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a seasoned investor, or just curious about what's happening in the housing market, this video is for you. So let's dive in. The real estate market has seen some significant changes in the first half of the year. Nationwide, home prices have increased by an average of 5%, driven by a combination of low inventory and high demand. But that's not the whole story. We are also seeing regional variations that you need to know about. So I'm out there every day helping buyers, sellers, investors, and I want to let you know what I'm seeing in the market. A couple of things. So first, I'm seeing a lot of sellers on the fence. They're not really sure what to do. Should they sell? Should they buy a bigger home? Should they put an addition on their home because their rate is so low? Should they just sell? There's like so much confusion and uncertainty in the seller perspective. I'm seeing that all over the map. So there's something that I'm doing a little bit different for a lot of clients in that scenario. So what we're doing is we're looking at the property that they're considering selling, and we're looking what it would be to rent it out. So let's just say they bought the home at a great time when the rate was like 2.8. So let's just say the person that's sitting in your chair has an interest rate of 2.8%, but you want to sell your home. Well, have you considered renting it out? I'm actually sitting with a lot of my clients and discussing renting out as an option. Now, why this is so powerful is a couple of reasons. When I'm looking at the numbers with them, the rental market has increased so much that the amount that they could be making on a per month basis is amazing. So let's just say your mortgage payment is $2,700. Now, when we look at how much the rent is, the rent for that size home is usually going for about $4,000. So that is a huge profit that you could be putting in your pocket by renting out your home. Now, this allows you to purchase a home and keep your old home, have that low rate, but now you're moving into another home that's better for your growing family and all of that. So obviously, you have to have the down payment and not have to sell that other home. So there's a couple of things, logistics behind that, but it's helping a lot of people get out of that not sure what to do time and get into a bigger home. So it's a great option that we're doing with a lot of clients. So sellers, if you're on the fence about what to do, I don't want to let you know that there's no options. There's a lot of options for you. So what else am I seeing? Let me look at my notes here. I'm seeing buyers taking their time, yet they're getting frustrated. They're taking their time, they want the perfect home, they're giving themselves the year of looking, but at the same time, they also are getting frustrated because the right home isn't coming on, and if their home does come on, there's 1,000 offers on it. So they're getting frustrated, yet they're taking their time. So I'm seeing a very interesting perspective from buyers right now in this market. What else am I seeing here? I'm also seeing a lot of sellers getting a little bit greedy with their asking price. Therefore, I'm seeing a lot of price reductions. So let's just say a home is listed at $850,000. After 2 weeks or so, they're not really getting any activity and they're lowering it $30,000, $40,000, sometimes $50,000. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of changes in the perspective from sellers because they once thought that their house was worth a lot of money, and now they're putting it on at that price and it's not moving as quickly as they want. So I'm seeing a lot of that as well. Now, with the sellers looking for a lot more money in the homes that are sitting longer, this is allowing buyers to truly penetrate the market and get a home for a great price. So we just did this for one of our clients. They have been looking for a home for a couple of weeks, and they can see at open houses there are tons of people and there's multiple offers. So we found one home that they really liked, and it was priced a little bit high, but they said we're willing to go up to a certain number. And I was like, hold on a second, let's see if we can negotiate. Let's see how many offers they have on the table, and let's see if we can get you this house for a little bit less than what they're asking for. So I had a great conversation with the seller's agent, and the seller's agent said, we have no offers on the table right now. So bring me something, bring me a reasonable offer. And I said, okay, let's do it. Now, my clients originally were gonna go over asking price for this house. And I said to my buyers, I said, hold on, let's first make sure that there's no offers on the table, and let's see if we can negotiate a little bit. My clients went in at $10,000 under the asking price. The sellers accepted it, and we closed in 30 days because the sellers knew there's no other offers. They probably priced it a little bit too high, and the activity that they wanted wasn't there, and my buyers, boom, swooped in and got the home. So if you are a buyer, it's really important that you're working with a savvy realtor that's having these conversations with the seller's agent, that's thinking of strategies on how to negotiate, not just putting in any offer. There's really an art behind it. And that goes to my second current market point that I want to make today. So as of August of this year, 2024, there's going to be a new law that's put into place where buyers are required to have a written agreement in place before showing homes with a realtor. So that means you can't just call up a realtor on Zillow and say, hey, I want to see this house. You're actually going to have to sign a written contract with that agent or any agent that represents you to go see any home. So if you are in the market as of August, this document will be put into place. It's called a exclusive buyer agency agreement. We already have been putting it into practice for quite some time now, so we know how to navigate that, but it's so important that you know that you have to sign this as of August of 2024. Just a side note, if you want to know my opinion about the new law, I think it's fantastic. I think it's going to weed out a lot of crappy agents that don't know what they're doing and they maybe just sell real estate as a hobby, and it's going to truly make the buyer feel confident and have someone who's a professional working for them. I think this is going to be a huge positive in this industry because, you know, you can just go on a website, click a couple buttons and get someone to show you a house. But if a realtor is truly representing you, there's so much more that goes into that. And one of the things that we do on our home buyer consultation is we show you 90 different ways that we serve our clients differently. And it's so important that you know that, so you know who's representing you, who has the best interest at heart. And if you're buying a home, it's extremely important to have that person on your side. So all my analyticals out there, you're gonna love this number. 33%, remember that. 33% is the amount of units that we are down here in northern New Jersey since 2022. So I'm gonna read these numbers to you that I found. I did some research this morning. So in 2022, from January to June, we had 3,545 sales. In 2023, same time period, January to June, we had 2,552 sales. And year to date, from January 2024 to today, June 2024, we had 2,347 properties sold. So we are down 33% less than 2 years ago on inventory. That's why we're having the problems that we're having with buyers not finding enough inventory, because there's just not enough, and we're seeing it from the past of how 2 years ago it has gone down. So if you are thinking that things are going to get better and more homes are going to come on, I mean, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't really tell you if that's going to happen or not, but I can tell you from the data from the past 2 years, it's going down. And I think it's just because sellers, like I said in the beginning of this video, are on the fence about selling, and there's not enough inventory for the amount of buyers that there are. Every buyer should know this, the existing home inventory. So look at this. In 2024, this is a national average. We are up from last year, but still we're at record lows from where it was in 2020 and 2019 before the pandemic. So what this is doing is it's creating prices to continue to rise. So a home comes on the market, it's priced well, it looks beautiful, and buyers aren't stupid. They've been beat out on other homes. They're going to ask their realtor, what will it take for me to get this house? A client of mine this morning had a house across the street for them closed, and they said, Jocelyn, what was the sales price? So I said, let me check it out. It was listed at $610,000, sold at $719,000. That's $100,000 over asking price. Are you prepared to do something like that? If you are, fantastic. If you're not, then not good. So you really have to set those expectations for yourself of what the market is doing, and how you're truly going to get a home within your budget and all of that. So prices seem to keep going up and up. I don't see them really coming down at this point because of the inventory shortage. So what's my point of view? Well, as a real estate professional for over a decade, I personally feel that the market is in a very interesting place. If you are a seller, you're going to make out like gold. If you price your home right, you're not greedy, and you have to make sure that the house looks amazing. If it doesn't and you don't have the funds to do that, there's so many options for you, like our Coldwell Banker Revitalize program, which is so amazing. They can actually give you the money to fix up your home to get it ready for the market, and then you reimburse them and pay them through the net proceeds at closing. It's a phenomenal program that I wish more people took advantage of if they don't have the funds to make their house look great. Paint, decluttering, cleaning, those things make a difference, and the whole goal is to make the seller the most money possible. If you're a buyer in this market, don't get frustrated, take your time, but be smart and make sure that the realtor that you hire to work for, because as of August, you will have to sign a contract with a realtor, so make sure it's the right one. They really should be negotiating for you, finding out information. The agent shouldn't just be throwing in offers blindly. I'm on the list side majority of the time, and I see agents just sending offers. They don't even call me. They don't even text me. I just get an offer in my email. How do you negotiate like that? So you really have to make sure who is representing you is so important in today's market. That's personally my point of view. The knowledge broker, the experienced broker, the person who's going to give you the information, the knowledge to make you the best decision possible. That's my point of view. That's who you need to work with. So that's our mid-year real estate update. I hope you found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more real estate insights and tips. Hit that notification bell so you know and you never miss an update. And drop any of your questions or comments below. I really love hearing from you. I want to know your experience with real estate, what your experience is now. Are you looking to move? Are you looking to buy, sell, build a portfolio of wealth for your family? It's so important. If you have questions, please put them in the comments or send me a private message. I'd be happy to answer any of them for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.